about the holidays, though. We haven't even really had true fall-like weather yet.
Not yet, but it is coming. It's definitely on the way. And this week, eventually, temperatures will be down in the 40s and 50s for lows. Not for highs. It's not going to be that cold, not just yet. But it's definitely, we're transitioning. For sure.
We're getting there.
Yes.
Slowly but surely.
But today, of course, you know, it is our second severe weather season. So we are preparing for some storms in parts of the state, not only today, but as we get into tomorrow as well. So you can tell that, yes, things are changing. We don't have quite as much sun as we did yesterday. Today, we have a lot of cloud cover, but temperatures are still nice and warm. Now let's go to Links 1 and kind of show you the big picture as far as the cloud cover is concerned. Of course, all the clouds right now over parts of southwest into central and northern Oklahoma, but we are doing a lot of clearing out to the west, so it is becoming a little bit more unstable. We do have a dry line out there, and eventually that will be making its way off to the east. But as far as today is concerned, generally, the bigger picture is going to show a lot more chances for showers and storms out to the west. So right now, we do have some rain and storms in far southwest Oklahoma. Nothing severe. And looking at the big picture, again, across much of the state, we have a couple of sprinkles showing up here and there, some light rain moving into Tulsa. So Oklahoma City Metro, we are dry for now. There is a slim chance we do get some very light rain here later this afternoon and into the evening. But southwest Oklahoma, we do at least have some stronger storms that are just south and east of Frederick, and those are lifting to the east northeast at about 20 to 25. So in the meantime, this is our Regency camera, part of our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. Mostly cloudy and warm, 79 degrees with a south wind right now at 17 miles an hour. Wind gust up to 26. Temperatures in the mid 70s to low 80s across the north. We do have some mid and upper 80s in south central Oklahoma, but upper 60s and low 70s where we currently do have some rain, and a south wind between about 15 to as much as around 35 in parts of southwest Oklahoma. So a little bit more wind out to the west today, but the main trough, it is just out to the west. The cold front, you can see that in the northwest. That's going to be moving through, but it's going to take another day or so before that actually makes it through the state. So today, it's still going to be nice and warm. It's going to have that south wind again between about 15 to 30 miles an hour, but a little bit more windy out to the west. But as far as the storms are concerned, I think that's going to be a little bit more isolated and certainly staying really across the west and northwest. That's where we do have the higher chance of seeing rain and storms. And eventually, it will make its way off to the east, and the coverage should become a little bit greater overnight and into tomorrow morning. That's when we at least have a higher chance of seeing that here in the metro. But as we get into tomorrow afternoon and into the evening, more showers and storms. The coverage picks up, the intensity picks up, and we will have a threat for even severe storms here in the metro. Overall, the severe threat will be a little bit lower, but we could see up to quarter-size hail. Wind gusts is 65. By Thursday afternoon, though, we clear out and temperatures will be nice. Today, though, we're looking for highs to be generally the upper 80s, low 90s, and it's still going to be pretty windy. But for this afternoon, just a slight chance of showers and storms in central and western Oklahoma. The chance will be a little bit greater in the northwest, or at least in the panhandle. But by this evening in northwest Oklahoma, that's where that chance will be at its highest, about a moderate chance. And any one of those storms that do develop out to the west could produce up to golf ball size hail. Wind gusts isolated to 75 miles an hour. And there will be a very low tornado threat. And that would be very isolated if we do get anything. But that threat will stay in western and northwest Oklahoma for late this afternoon and into the evening. That's where we could also see some of the stronger wind and the hail. So as far as hail is concerned, up to golf ball, but again, that would be very isolated. Wind gusts between 65 to 75, that will be a possibility overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Eventually, the severe threat will lessen a little bit, but the chance is still highest just to the north and west. Still just a slight chance here in Oklahoma City, with temperatures dropping down into the 60s and 70s. Tomorrow afternoon, highs in the upper 70s, some 60s across the northwest, still looking at 80s across the south. But during the day, I think we're going to see those rain and storm chances increase the farther along in the day that we go. So right now, it's pretty much guaranteed that Oklahoma City, yes, we will see some rain and storms in central and southern Oklahoma. The farther north you go, not so much. But right now, that threat for severe weather, we're in that low category, at least here in Oklahoma City Metro. But the South Metro, southern, southwest Oklahoma, that threat will be a little bit higher for up to tennis ball size hail. So again, that's going to be just off to the south, where we could also see isolated wind gusts, potentially up to 70 to 75. But tomorrow night to Thursday morning, eventually everything moves off to the east. Just a slight chance of showers and storms here in Oklahoma City by then. Thursday afternoon, highs in the upper 70s with a north wind. It's going to feel so much better. Highs in the 60s, though, for Saturday, with those overnight lows dropping into the 40s. We're going to be right back.